So you don't have another 2000 to 2013, another lost decade. So if we take this and we start with investing just $1,000, and if you go take $1,000 and you earn 10% on it, it's a good year. You earn 10%, your 1,000 went up to 1,100. Now, if the market drops and you lose 10%, where are you sitting? You're sitting at 990, right? You're down below your 1,000. Now let's do that in another cycle. It goes up again and it drops another 10%. You're down even farther. By the time you go through 5 cycles, you're sitting here at 950. You went backwards if it just goes up and down the same amount. Okay. Now, if we instead earn 10%, and then we're in an asset class that prevents losses, where we don't go backwards at all. Now, if the market tanks, you just don't get anything. You get zero, but you don't go backwards. So now you flatline for a year. And then when it starts to pop back up, you start to go up again. You get another 10%. And then you flatline for another year. But I can tell you, flatlining is a whole lot better than taking the fall backwards. At the end of the day, that $1,000 grew to 1,610. So it puts you in a whole different position on a $1,000 investment to get it protected. The next concept, the power of and I know I'm rolling through these. We can sit down offline. We can talk about these if you want to know more. The power of and. This was, for me, one of the most pivotal concepts that I learned. And Steve, I'm going to have you stand up because I'm going to introduce you. Steve Carruthers has been absolutely powerful in my life. He did what Kelly did, is he just talked to me. I met him when I was looking for my second house. You can sit up. I met him when I was looking for my second house back in 2012, and I couldn't find it. I was at a happy hour. We were chatting, and he was looking for a credit partner. And so we got together. I understood what he did, and he introduced me to a concept called Done For You Real Estate. I started investing in that program, and that's kind of where I've created a whole bunch of transactions. Then he came to me and he just a casual comment, Kelly, Michael's teaching this class up in Keystone. You need to go. Well, Steve, what's the class? It's about managing your money. You need to go. I mean, it was that you need to go. Okay, I trust you. I'll go. So I went, and that was the power of and. I learned all about that. Now, Steve's third introduction to me was, Kelly, you need to come and look at EXP. Steve, okay, just come to lunch. I did. Anyway, so the power of it. Let me share this idea with you. Okay, when we invest, we typically think of the different asset classes we can invest in. We can invest in the stock market. We can invest in the bank. We can invest in a CD. Right now, actually, they're pretty good. We can invest in a life insurance-based product. There are a lot of places in real estate. A lot of places we can put our money. The power of and is a different concept. So let's just say you were kind of choosing where you wanted to invest, the stock market or maybe a life insurance-based product. Okay? And maybe either one of them earns 9%. You pick or choose which one you like. Okay? If you take that $100,000, which is have $100,000 to invest, and you let it roll for 20 years, you're going to end up at 9% interest with about $600,000. You can be pretty happy with that. That's an okay return. Okay? Now, if you're a savvy real estate investor, I know a bunch of you in this room are, where you've done some houses yourself, you can spot a good deal. You can bring that home. And you invest in, maybe you're getting a 17% return, because in real estate, you get the cash flow, the appreciation, you get some depreciation, maybe some cost segregation. There's some bennies that you get, especially as a realtor. And maybe you're getting 17% return. And if you had to choose between the 17 or the 9, now that 17% return, we're just doing math. Just take 100,000, compound it out for 17 years. It's 2.4 million. Which one of these two are you going to do? Are you going to do the index universal life or the stock market, or are you going to do real estate? How many hands in this room are going to go up for the real estate? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So that's or. either or. Which one are you going to do? Let's talk a little bit about and.